Good morning and welcome to our very first C++ COS 1511 Zoom session. I'm so happy that I have so many students out there. Very briefly, I'd love it if one of you could unmute and introduce yourself. I can see A. Ganif. Would you mind unmuting for the recording? And I hope you don't mind if you are in my Zoom session that I will record either your video or your sound. So anybody would like to quickly unmute?
Yes, this is Ahmed here. I'm all the way from Cape Town. This is my first year studying applied maths and computer science. I'm very excited, jumping head first, and everything seems well so far.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Mr. Ganif, I heard that in Cape Town, is it bright and sunny out there? I'm not sure.
It's a beautiful day in Cape Town. A bit windy, but it's a beautiful day down here.
Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, I got to share with everybody else. You already told me this, so that's why I could say that, right? But okay, great. So for the purposes of people that are joining, I hope it's okay that I'm recording you and recording my session, and I will upload this to my YouTube channel for the benefit of those students that don't attend. Okay, my name is Prinavin. I've been tutoring at UNISA for a number of years, and I think I'll prove it to you by giving you some past year papers to show you just how far back I go. Okay, so that should be your reason for attending our Zoom sessions and for joining me in my tutorials. So if after 60 minutes, or let's say 45, 50 minutes, you don't learn anything new, I will give you back your money. Not that you paid me anything, right? That's my guarantee to all my students who I teach. I'm at the University of Technology in Durban, and I love to say that you walk away by interacting in my lesson or my tutorial or my lecture with something new that you did not know at 5 to 12, and now you know at 12 o'clock. Okay. So it doesn't matter that I have a few students. I actually sent the invite out to over 250 students, but I understand that UNISA students are correspondence students. I am also a graduate of UNISA. I know you say UKZN out there, that's my latest qualifications, and I'm keeping it there. I think you're all aware, please excuse the dogs barking in the background. I'm not going to make excuses for that ever again. Working from home, I'm from home, I'm in Durban. And as Mr. Ganif has mentioned, he's in Cape Town. So the purpose of these Zoom sessions is to try and take away the distance from distance learning. When I was studying at UNISA in the late 90s, we never used Zoom, never used MS Teams. In fact, I don't think there was MS Teams around then, okay? And if we had to meet, it would have been face-to-face, and that would have been, and for me, the Durban Regional Center. And this just wasn't available to the students. There wasn't something like face-to-face tutors or e-tutors that came about. But in the last couple of years, they've really taken off in terms of providing support to students. And that's where I come in. I'd like to assist you with the help of the lecturer. And I noticed the lecturer generally replies to my emails faster than she would reply to you guys, all right? Because I know her for so long. So I could assist in that respect. I could assist you with getting to that examination, because for me, the first hurdle that you need to cross is to get examination entrance, right? So you make that DP requirements, as we would call it. And in order to do that, you'll have to pass those assessments in terms of assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3. And one of the reasons for me scheduling the Zoom session so early is that students have an assignment that's due in April, right? We'll go through the tutorial letter very soon. And with programming, trust me, I know about this. I've studied it, I've written about it, you can't say, I'm going to leave chapter 4, 5, 6, start with chapter 6 or 7, and wow, everything is hunky-dory. Programming doesn't work like that, especially C++ programming. And in my view, you have to go lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, answer assignment 1. You cannot tell me that you're going to leave out assignment 1 and oh, I'll catch up with assignment 2 or assignment 3 and I'll be okay. It just doesn't work like that, right? One of my rules, please stop me anytime you like and ask me a question. I don't mind if you interrupt my Zoom session. Please go ahead, stop me and ask me a question, right? And just raise your hand, and if there's a small group of students, I generally allow you to interrupt as I go along. So as it stands, we have about 13 participants. Hopefully we'll increase that. And I always say, it doesn't matter if there's just one student. Sometimes I talk to myself as well. You have taken the time to be present with me. I've taken the time to be present and share my knowledge with you. So let's go on. I'm going to share my screen now, and the first starting point at UNISA is the tutorial letter 101. So let me go to my tutorial letter 101. I'm going to start with, in fact, let me rather take you through to the UNISA website, right? So if I go to the UNISA website, I'm taking you brand new. Normally I have 2 screens in place, but today I just have 1 laptop available, so I'm not sure if you're able to see my screen. Please shout and say, hey, I can't see your screen, or I'm having difficulty. Quick question, students that are with me, did you all access this Zoom session from the email or from your My UNISA site?
Email.
Email, okay. Have you accessed the My UNISA website?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to take you through this because this is a recording. Other people may want to watch it and find out how to get it. So you will go to your UNISA website, you access it. Let me just take you very quickly. This must be your default homepage, unisa.ac.za. And you will go to My UNISA. There's My UNISA on the right-hand side. By the way, I'm incognito. And I realized why I have to do incognito is for some odd reason, it was taking too long to access it, and now it seems to be okay. So there's my username, and hopefully you didn't see my password. And oh boy, now it's taking so long. Why? There we go. So all of you sitting out here, you belong to group 7E. Anybody is not from group 7E? You may have shared the link with somebody else. Anybody not in group 7E? All of you with 7E? Great. Ramokala, 1707-4282. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you, sir?
Very well, thank you, very well, thank you. Are you able to see my screen where it says My Modules 2022?
Yes, UNISA Ethics Hotline, clearly.
Excellent, excellent. Let me just prove to you that I've been teaching in 2021. So we still kept my modules from 2021. Ramokala, are you able to see my modules from 2021?
Yes, sir.
Aha, is that proof that I did a tutor at UNISA in 2021?
Yes, I think, did you not post a question paper earlier this week? Is it not maybe Wednesday or so?
Yes, and what question paper was that, Mr. Ramokala?
I may not remember correctly, but it was not 2019, if I remember correctly. I think I may be mistaken.
I posted 2019, but I also posted another paper. Anybody else can help me with that? Hello? Thomas, I like your profile pic. Thomas, I posted a paper, a past year paper.
Yes, it was 2021.
Yes, 2021. And let me tell you why I posted 2021. I want to know what's going to happen in 2022. By the way, I don't have the 2022 paper, Thomas. Do you have the 2022 paper?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. Come on. Okay, I know I don't have a sense of humor. Yeah, my wife will tell you she never married me for that, right? Okay, so you're going to see that in October, November, but we need to know what will happen in 2022. And one way of finding out what's going to happen in 2022 is what happened in 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, and so forth. And a good predictor of future behavior, I say that, Dr. Full says that, and a number of lecturers as well, and academics, is what happened in the past. So if you can go through 2021 paper, now let me just take you through 2021 paper. Oh, there we go. There's proof enough that I was there, 2021, right? I taught. So that should help you to say, hey, this guy knows a little bit about his stuff, right? Let's go to my modules, and I'm going to go to, let's go to 2022, because we no longer want to work in the past, but we want to learn what happened in the past and what can happen in 2022. And that's a good starting point. Look at a past year examination paper, okay? And I'm so lucky that I have that. Ramakala, did you receive this 2021 paper from anybody else? Karabo?
I think I saw it, but I may have not downloaded it as yet.
Oh, okay. A good idea is to download it and have a look at that. All right. So there we go.
Will do so.
In the first 12 minutes of sitting with me in the Zoom session, one of the important things I shared with you is the 2021 paper. And believe it or not, I'm going to prove to you that I have other papers as well. 2011, 2012, 2013. I even got a paper from 2006. Karabo, would you like one of my past year papers with the marking memo? Karabo, Sashvir, Samsung SM. Ask and thou shalt receive. Hello?
I would definitely love that. I would definitely
You'd
love
like that.
paper.
You'd like that. Okay, let me share my
I would.
screen. Let me share my screen. I know you don't believe me. You're thinking, oh, I'm talking nonsense, right? Let me share my screen to you, and I'm going to show you that this is exactly right. So, was that Karabo that spoke up?
It was Ahmed, sir.
Ahmed, are you able to see my screen, Ahmed?
Yes, I am.
Aha, Ahmed, are you able to see past year examination papers?
Sure. Yes, I can. I can see them. Yeah.
Aha.
Quite a few.
Yeah, 2009. When it says E1, 6, and then it's got 2011, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. And check it out over here. It's got memo. What do you think of that?
That's great. I think it will give us, how can I say, good direction of what we should do and what what you guys are marking and looking at specifically.
Yes. And I even got a 2006. Okay, that's a bit too old, right? We're going too far back. Okay, but I can tell you what happened in 2006. I can predict what will happen in 2022, right? So that's where I mention and tell you that past behavior is a good indicator of future and present behavior. So if I'm looking at 2006 paper, this was pretty old, right? Believe it or not, I actually scanned this paper and sent it up. And if I look at it, and I'm just going to tell you, it says, this program contains a number of errors, number of pets. How many pets do you have? If this is referring to syntax errors. This happened in 2006. When I started programming in 1986, we had syntax errors. That's a pretty long time, huh? And I think that it would, no, I'm taking a bet. Syntax errors are going to come out in 2022. Let's look at the next one. It says, identify the syntax error. And I think, and guess what? You have to learn syntax. You have to know what is a syntax in C++ for you to be programming. Let's look at another question. This is a nice question. It says, draw a trace table. Was it Ahmed that had spoken? Can I take a bet with you? Ahmed.
Yeah.
Like this happened in 2006, okay? Trace tables. If you look at your study guide in 2022, I promise you, trace tables are there. Ahmed, am I right?
Yes, I had to look at it. Yeah, I did see trace tables.
You did see trace tables. Can I take a bet with you in 2022? By the way, I'm not a gambling man and I don't take bets, and I only take bets that I know I'm going to win, right, Ahmed? Right. Here's my bet to you. A trace table will appear in your 2022 examination paper. I guarantee you, right? And Ahmed, here's my guarantee, and I'm recording this as well, right? I've never lost a bet. Like I said, I'm not a gambling man. I don't support casinos. I know the probabilities I'm not going to win, right? If the trace table in some form or the other does not appear, Ahmed, does not appear, I will refund you your full fee. How's that?
All right. That's a big bet, sir.
It's a big bet. I don't know. When I started studying at UNISA, it was 150 Rand a module. What's it now?
Anyway, between I think 1,500, 3,000, depending on the module.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So Ahmed, I'm telling you now. Sorry, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Please, is that correct?
Sorry, yeah, Ahmed, yeah.
Ahmed, you think I want to lose 1,500? Right? Nah,
Not in this
I don't think
climate,
so.
eh? Not in this
Not
climate.
in this climate. Not in this climate. Petrol 22 Rand a liter. No. I'm so glad I'm not traveling down to Cape Town to teach you. So if you look at trace tables, trace table is a fundamental concept in programming. You need to know what is going on in someone else's program. And trace table is one way to find out. And in an examination, you have a question. And very often, you need to determine what is going on in that question so that you can answer that. That is how I know that trace tables will definitely appear in some form or the other, right? So all those questions dealt with trace tables, right? All those in 2006. Now I'm going to jump to 2021. And I know that paper because I helped my student answer it because they had some issues and they had to write a supplementary paper. Now, Ahmed, I'm going to take another bet with you. If I look at this question, question 2, they talk about using a do-while loop. Question 3, using a while loop. Ahmed, I'm telling you now, I can take another bet with you. If that happened in 2006, I think that's going to happen in 2022 as well. All right? Ahmed, are you taking on all these bets? I'm not sure what you're going to, if it doesn't appear.
Yeah, no, I'm taking it down. I'm writing it down in a specific book, yes, sir.
Okay. Don't worry. As we're going along, you're going to get it. Then we talk about arrays. Arrays is part of the study guide, right? So now let me jump to 2021 paper, which I shared with you. And let me take my 2021 paper. All right. By the way, when you join me for a lecture or a Zoom session, I always throw in some technology or something new. And Ahmed, I'm not sure if you can see this. It says wakelets.
Yeah, I see it, sir.
All right, great. So if I go to C++ programming, and I have, oh, look at that, 358 views. Hey, goodness gracious, wow, 358 views. And this is all of you because I only created it a couple of days ago. There's my October 2021 paper. Ahmed, I'm jumping from 2006 all the way to 2021.
It's a big.
Right, so here's the paper in 2021. It was a 2-hour paper, 75 marks. I'm looking at this. It says, consider the following C++ code segment. What value will new val have after this code has been executed? So Ahmed, they want to know what is the output of the code. If I look at line 1, I'm not sure what these things mean, int, if, else, or whatever. Ahmed,
Yes.
from what I've told you that happened in 2006, and this is 2021 paper, right? You can check it out.
Yeah.
What do you expect to do? While I have my coffee.
Sorry, can you repeat that? What do I expect to do?
Here's the question. It says 1.1.
Yeah.
Consider the C++ code. This is code, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm assuming all of you are fresh. You're starting afresh. I'm not sure what your background is in programming. So forgive me if you know what's going on. And here I am starting you brand new. Ahmed told me he's a brand new UNISA student. If they want you to find out what value will new val have after this code has been executed, what do they expect you? And when I say they, I mean the examiners and the moderator expect you to work out.
So basically, from what I can tell, is there's two variables. There's an int variable 1 and int variable 2. So basically, just we need to follow the steps in basically what's written in the code. Follow the steps, do the calculations, and then eventually get to the new val answer in either the else statement or the if else statement.
Okay, there's enough time out. This is for tracing. I hope our video is on.
Yeah,
Ahmed,
it's on, I can see on the right. Yeah.
it's tracing.
Oh, it's tracing.
Yeah, that's what you told me. I just summarized all that you said in one word. The tracing, we want you to find out what it is.
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Okay.
All right. Got
By the way, I saw 3 variables. How are you counting 2 there?
it. Oh yeah, I see the int value, new value is also to set to 0.
Yeah. I'm
see
getting
that.
worried now. Thinking, where's my glasses? I got to put my glasses. Okay. Thank you, Ahmed. Thanks. Right. Now, let me take you now to what happened in 2020, 2022, or what is happening in 2022. Let me go to cost 15/11/2022. So a good starting point is your tutorial letter 101, right? Ahmed, just tell me, are you able to see 2020, the tutorial letter? Cost 15/11/101?
Yeah, I
Right.
can see it.
Now, I just want to give you a little hint about how UNISA labels the tutorial letters. I know you know what's going on, but cost 15/11 is your module, 101 is your tutorial letter. 101, 102, 103, 104, that's how it follows. And if it's a 201, 202, 203, that's generally your assignment answers, okay? And 2022, okay. So let me take you through the, it says it's a year module. Now this, in the past, it used to be a semester module. So around about May, June, you'll have an examination. But what had happened when the pandemic and students went to lockdown and lecturers were not having face-to-face examinations, that was one of the reasons quoted to me. They moved it to a year module. So if I look at it out here, it says that it's a year module. So you will be writing around about October, November, your examination. And believe it or not, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, you don't have 1 year, you have 7 months, right? And in 7 months, Ahmed, I'm not sure about you, but I've got wife 2031, kids 2011, dogs, and also I've got lecturing 102, oh no, 102, 501. So Ahmed, do you also have other modules that you are studying like me?
I do, yes, sir. I do.
Which are them? Or what are they? What are they?
Through UNISA or personal modules?
Oh, also you got my joke. Hey,
Yeah.
and my wife keeps telling me I don't have a sense of humor. Ahmed, what do you have?
Through UNISA, I've got 9 modules through UNISA.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
That's not. And are you in full-time employment, Ahmed?
At the moment, I'm part-time employed.
Okay.
I have a wife and I have a kid. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wife 101.
Yeah, so,
okay, you got to work on how many years are you married? That's how you have that module, right? Mine is wife 306, right? So work it out, 23 years, right? And so
wow.
that will also take up your time, Ahmed. You know, I know partly talking about UNISA students, I have to acknowledge that you are correspondence students, and that goes for everybody else. It's just that I'm talking to Ahmed right now because he was the one that introduced himself. But you have family commitments, you've got work commitments, and it's impossible to share your time without one of them suffering. I can tell you that right now. Believe it or not, I'm not doing any gardening or checking out outside. I'm here with you, okay? And I did this on purpose so that I don't have to do gardening, right? Joke, right? Not to look after the kids or anything of that sort, right? So you've got all of that to take into consideration. Oh, Ahmed, check it out here. It says something about a while loop and a do while loop.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Ahmed, 2006.
The 6, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's look at what happened. When's the first assignment is due? Your first assignment, I'm looking at tutorial letter 101. I'm sure you read all of this. You must also remember, I'm only going to see you for 1 hour a week, right? And that's because I like it and I love teaching and talking and recording it and all that goes with it. So you will have to do lots of work, 99.99% of the work, right? You got to do. I will do like 0.5% or less than that, because it's your qualification at the end of the day, not mine, right? So where's the assignment due date? I'm trying to look for that. Ahmad, if you've seen that, they have the due dates. The due dates. Oh, there's it. They talk about each year.
I think it's due on the 20th.
Oh my goodness, on the 20th. The 20th is in 11 days time. Who was that? I don't have the screen to see it.
It's me, sir, Ramakala.
Ramakala, 20th of April, 11 days. Plus you've got, you sound young. You probably have girlfriend 101. Ramakala?
That's true, sir.
You've got girlfriend 101.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Oh, okay. And trust me, you've got to give some time to them as well, right? So you've got to schedule 1 hour or so. Okay. I'm so glad that you scheduled 45 minutes for us here, right? It's now 27 minutes past 12. So where do I find that assignment? Where's that assignment? Is that in assignment letter 101? There we go. Let's look at this, right? Tutorial letter 103. Ramakala, are you with me?
Yes, sir. I'm yes, sir.
Okay. Ramakala, let's look at this. It says, find a good cookbook. Have you started this assignment, Ramakala?
I'm afraid not yet. Shucks.
Ooh, Ramakala, you've got question 1. You've got question 2. Just read this question. My God is scraping outside, and that's just got to tell it to stop scraping if you don't mind. I can't take that scraping sound. And that's going to come out in the recording. So let me just mute. Give me a 10 seconds, right? Just give me 10 seconds. I just want to tell them to sorry about that. That was your 30 seconds break. Oh, no, 20-second break, right? Because I do a recording, I try to be as quiet as possible. Generally, when I listen to my recording, you'll hear the dogs barking, or you'll hear car hooting, or you hear my wife coming, and I don't want that part of the recording. Oh my, it's already part of the recording. Okay, Ramakala, question 1. Ramakala, you've got question 2. By the way, can you see NR pupils, NR groups, NR lift, NR pupils? Ahmed?
Yes, sir.
Can you see NR pupils, NR groups? That's number
Yes,
of
I see
pupils,
that.
number of lifts, right? I just
Yeah,
want to
correct.
take you all through to where I showed you, it was assignment 2006 paper. This sounds very familiar, Ahmed, you know?
Yeah.
It sounds
It
very
does.
familiar to what I was talking about just now. And I'm not sure if you verified this 2006 paper. They were talking about NR pupils, NR. Where's this NR pupil story? This sounded very, very familiar. Very, very familiar. And you'll notice these things happening. Look at this. How many pits do you have left? NR pits, number of pits. Ahmed, join the dots.
I'm noticing a pattern here, yes, sir.
Ahmed. October 2006, Ahmed. Come on, as a teacher, we call this a certain moment. One of the psychologists mentioned something like that. Ahmed. Ahmed,
Yeah.
talk to me.
What would you like me to say, sir?
In 2006, they had something
Yeah.
called NR, right? Right,
Yes.
let's do it again. Let's do it again. This is where I extracted from you, right? Can you see this is tutorial letter 103, right?
Correct.
Can you see it on the top there? It says tutorial letter 103, 2022, right?
Mhm.
NR pupils, NR groups, NR left, NR pupils, right?
Yeah, see it.
Right. Keep that in mind. Now I'm going to show you 2006, which is 14, 15, 16 years ago. Ahmed.
Yes, I see it. Number of
What do you
pits,
see?
NR of pits. I see int NR of pits.
Yeah. So join the dots.
So it's the same thing, basically.
Okay, similar, right? The same. This
Yeah.
is, a psychologist will call you to take this. This is the aha moment. This is the light bulb moment. Okay, it'll hit you later on now. You know, I know you're in shock right now. 22 years paper, and here, my goodness gracious, look what this guy is talking about. Ahmed. Aha. Right, Ahmed. So I just wanted to ask you, would you like me to send you this 2006 paper, Ahmed?
I would like to tackle it, yeah, and see what I can do.
Okay, now because you like and you spoke to me and you are sharing your bandwidth and all of that now, Ahmed, and you are talking, and this will encourage other people as well. So Ahmed says he wants this paper. And the best time to do it is ASAP, right, Ahmed? You don't say I'm going to do it later on, right?
Correct.
Yeah, learn this in life too, right? So, after 23 years or so, if the wife says to do something, you do it immediately, right? Otherwise you forget. What's your
Yeah, I've
email
learned
address,
that.
Ahmed? Oh, you learned that.
Yeah, it's 1488
1488 06
95
95
at my life.
at my life.
.unisa.ac.za.
Right. So right. And Ahmed, and we're talking about life as well out here. So Ahmed says he wants the paper. And I'm not sure if Ramakala wants the paper as well. Ramakala, do you want the paper as well?
I'm not sure if I want the paper or the whole folder, sir.
The whole
Folder.
Oh!
Yes, we need that whole folder.
How you eat a burger, right, Ramakala? How do you eat a burger?
Sir?
How do you eat a burger, Ramakala?
We need the whole folder.
Yeah. Okay. Who was that now that was talking?
It's Jiwu.
SG?
Jiwu, yeah.
Vibuya. Let me see if I can find your name out there. All right. Okay. Ahmed is taking a hell of a lot. Let me tell you why. Because that in 2006 I scanned it and I never bothered to compress the file or anything. But it'll come to you, right?
All right,
Okay.
no problem.
Okay. How about this? Y'all want to share it? I'm going to upload this file to, right? Because of Ahmed asking me, I'll just throw in the 2006 paper. And let me tell you something else. I'll give it to you piecemeal, right? I want you to attend my Zoom sessions and go through it and all of that. Oh, it's October 2006. Okay, doesn't matter. It's on my Wakelet page. And you can also learn about Wakelet as well. So in 35 minutes, you've seen a 2006 paper, you've seen 2021, and you've seen, well, I haven't shown you the 2022 paper. You've got to wait 8 months for that, right? Okay, 9 months. You know, it's like, by the way, I got the joke. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Right, great. So you're going to see that in 2022. Let me also take you now through to this paper. It's 12:35. I want to share something else with you guys. By the way, do we have any ladies in the group? I haven't, just now they'll say, I'm only talking to the guys. Any ladies in the group? Hello, any ladies? Any young ladies? Okay, UNISA students, not necessarily young, at least 18. Anybody? No one. I'm going to stop the share then. Karabo, yes, go ahead, Karabo.
Hi, sir. I'm a young lady in the group.
And welcome, Karabo. Welcome. How are you, Karabo?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well, thank you. We did some research about programming and we discovered that there are more guys doing programming. Why aren't the girls doing programming? I've got a daughter and I'd like her to be a programmer. Not that she wants to, but anyway, I'm so happy you are here and I'm so happy that you are representing the fairer sex. So
thank you so much, sir.
Where are you from, Karabo?
I'm from Kempton Park.
That's in Pretoria, Johannesburg?
Johannesburg.
Oh, look at that. Well, I'm from Durban. We've got Ahmed from Cape Town. We've got Gauteng represented, KZN. Anybody from Limpopo, Mpumalanga?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm from Limpopo.
Limpopo. Oh my goodness. Wow. Limpopo is in the house. Western Cape. Anybody? Anybody from outside the South Africa? Last year I had somebody from Namibia. Anybody? When I was setting up the Zoom session, it says, do you want to restrict it to South Africa? I said, yeah, maybe I would. I said, it's my first session. I never know whether I'm going to find anybody else. No. Okay. Okay, doesn't matter. Right, let me do my share again. Let me share my screen. And oh, it's still uploading the PDF. So it's 2 megabytes. I have fiber at home. For some odd reason, I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Ah, there we go. So Ahmed, I know I was going to share it only with you, but I hope you don't mind I'm sharing it with everybody, right?
No problem at all, sir. No problem at all.
Right, right. Okay, but I only gave you 2 papers. I gave you 2006 and I gave you 2021. And I think you saw that I had other papers as well. So if you go to this Wakelet page, which I'm sure you would have done, please go and download it because I'm not supposed to be sharing all of this with you.
Already downloaded.
Okay. But then again, I believe sharing is caring, caring is sharing. So that's why I'll share it with you. And also, I'll only share it with you if you attend my Zoom sessions and if you watch my recordings and if you answer your assignment question, right? So let's go to this assignment question because I think it was Ramakala. You told me that you didn't start the assignment.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
Just wanted to find out, I noticed that both assignment 1 and 2 already are out by now.
Yes.
And this is a year module and they expect us to have gone through chapter 1 up to 29, which is the whole study material that we've received.
Yes.
Should we be expecting a secondary study material next semester? Yes, no?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. All right. So you would have received a study guide. Let me take you through the study guide. I'm using last year's study. Thank you for that question, by the way. At least you direct me into my lesson. So you would have received the following study material. The assignment 1, 2, 3, tutorial to 101. Well, you haven't received October, November. Let me see if I can find my study guide. Class 1511. So I'm just checking. Drive. I can share my Google Drive one. Once we get to know each other a little bit better, I'll share it with you, right? Let's look at the study guide. By the way, if you look at my year, can you see out there it says 2013, Ahmed, 2015?
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
proof enough that I taught this course I tutored this course some years ago? Ahmed. Aha, right? So I'm not going to show off and say, hey, I did this thing and everything. I'm just going to show it to you and let my evidence speak for itself. So who had asked the question about, are you receiving anything else? Hello. Mpo. Have you received the study guide, Mpo?
Yes, that's the one I'm referring to. Assignment 2 is supposed to be from lesson 1 all the way through to 29.
Okay.
But my question is this: if by before the end of the first semester we've already gone through all of these lessons, what are we going to be studying in the second semester? We're just going to be working on assignments and that's it.
Okay, that's a very good question, right? Now, I could answer this because I know the syllabus for course 1512. 1512 follows up from 1511, and very often students are working in 1511 and 1512 concurrently. Maybe Ahmed, he's doing 9 modules, right? And you need to cover the sections in 1511 before you can kind of master the sections in 1512. So that's one of the reasons, and in my view, why they need to do that. Also, if you look at the way the syllabus or the assignments are structured, so assignment 1 has to do with lessons 1 through 16. If I look at assignment 2, that's in the next study guide, that has to deal with, let me go to my downloads folder, and so if I look at my downloads folder, if I look at assignment 2, it says lessons, it'll tell you lessons 1 through 29, like you mentioned, right? Now, submission of the assignment, lessons 1 through 29. You'll notice they include lessons 1 through 16. Now, in my very first opening statement with regard to programming, programming is something that you learn piecemeal, iterative, you go back and forth. You can't tell me that I'm going to leave out chapters 1 through 16 and work from 16 to 28 to answer assignment 2. It's not like history. I can say I can forget about what happened in World War I and start with World War II, which happened in 1939 to 1944, 1945, and I can continue. All right. Programming builds on existing knowledge. So you need to ensure that you cover lessons 1 through 16, 16 to 29, 29 to 30, and so forth. And it will assist students who are doing 1512. Because if you look at the syllabus for 1512, like the number says, it follows on from 1511. That's one reason. The other reason, in my view, this was a semester module. So by May, April, May, you would have had to have finished all your assignments. So that's why they compressed it. Again, in my view, my opinion, don't hold me up and take me to the SRC at NISA and all that goes with it. That's why it was so compressed. It's also a good idea to get it over and done with ASAP, right? I feel that. If you look at assignment 3 and assignment 4, let's look at the assignment 4 dates, right? Assignment 4 date is the 26th of September, right? And I can tell you now, even though it says tutorial matter 17 to 23, you would have had to cover the entire study guide. And again, I'm talking from experience, all right? So in second semester, if you call the second semester where I am at a full-time face-to-face university, you're talking July to September, October, when you write your exams, that's when you would have covered all of this. So it's spread out over a year, and the due dates are there for a specific reason. And one of the reasons is it ensures correspondence with 1512 module. It ensures correspondence with your other modules, like Ahmed's got wife 201, Ramokala's got girlfriend 103, and all that goes with it. I'm joking, I'm talking Math 111, Math 101, COS 201, INF 203, 101, ICTX. So I hope I've answered your question as to what you will be doing for this semester and next semester, but this is a year module. Does it answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? No questions. Okay. So,
Yes.
yes, go ahead.
Yes, I saw they say we have to submit like answers using strictly like code blocks to execute your code, like as a compiler. So I just wanted to ask for a person who doesn't have code blocks, because I'm using a Mac and the one that I had was not installing. Like it was an older version and all of that. So what if I can't use code blocks?
No, you
Because I
have
was
to use
using an
code blocks.
online compiler like for now.
Yes.
I have to use code
I'm
blocks.
so glad that you identified an online compiler. Okay. I hope you don't mind I interrupted you, but you have to use code blocks to compile your program.
Okay.
And if I use the analogy of driving a motor car, the practical side of driving a motor car, learning to drive it, is getting into the car and driving the motor car, right? The practical side of doing your programming is code blocks. Code blocks, code blocks, code blocks.
Okay.
Now, there are online compilers available, okay? And if you go to my Wakelet page,
Yeah.
are you able to see my Wakelet page?
Yes,
Sorry, I didn't get your name. You are?
Zivuya.
Zira. Zira?
Yes.
Can you see it says online
Zivuya,
compiler
yes.
out there? Now, the reason I included this, and again, it's my
Yes.
experience that's talking, many students find it difficult to load code blocks to get it running, okay? And this is an online compiler
Okay.
available to use as long as you have an internet connection. So this is one way of, when I say bypassing the code block story, okay? So if I run this program,
Yes.
the run button, here we go at the bottom of the word, it says hello world, right? I should go and change it.
Yes.
What's your name? Is it Zed?
ZWI
Yes.
VHU
VHU
YA.
YA.
No, VHUYA.
All right, all right.
No, it's ZWI VHUYA.
Ziwi.
VHU
VHU.
is G.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, okay.
YA.
Okay. How's this? Does that cover you?
Yes.
Okay. Now when I run the program, oops, there's an error out here. Yeah. I did this.
The close. What do you call it? The semicolon.
Yeah, I call it Terminator, right? Terminator. You know Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator?
Yes, the Terminator, yes.
Yeah, right. Terminator means it's ending the line. Right, here we go. Can you see there? It says, hello, hello, C++ students. Okay, so this will help if you are having difficulties with code blocks, but you need to install code blocks, right? You need to install code blocks. Now, code blocks can be found at the following website. Code blocks. Right, so if you go to the website, code blocks.
Yeah, because
now let me tell you about.
Yeah, the pro.
Yeah, let me answer.
Okay, no, I wanted to say the problem. Okay.
Go ahead. You Joseph, speak.
Yeah, I wanted to say that the problem I'm having, like when I install it, saying it's not from a verified developer and all of that, so it can't install unless I think if I change maybe the install options to install from unknown developers, maybe I can get it to run.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do for you, right? I'm going to share my code blocks installation. Let me go to my Google Drive. Right? You just send me an email and now let me tell you something else about using a Mac and using our PC, right? Again, because of my experience, it's a good idea to work if you have the ability to work on a PC and not a Mac. One of the reasons is for some odd reasons I picked up errors, and again, I was the only Mac user in the class and my students did not like it. I don't have that amount of experience with Mac. But other people swear by it that they like the Mac. But I know at UNISA, they tend to avoid Mac and Mac software and the works. So are you in a position to use a PC as such?
Okay.
Student Mutmani, how do you pronounce your surname? Hello?
Sorry, my surname?
Yeah.
Mutati.
Mutati, Mr. Mutati, right, Mr. Mutati? If you are
Yes.
able to use, download it, I'm going to share this with you. Or can you send me an email later on and
Okay.
I'll share the installation files from my Google Drive. I tried to upload it to my UNISA. It didn't work, right? Because it was too large. The files were too large.
Okay.
Here we go. Can you see? I got code blocks installation files, and let me tell you, it's the old version, and somehow I feel that I don't like to use the 2022. I wait for other people to sort out all the errors and the patches and all of it, so I can share this with you. Let me
Okay.
here, Ahmed. Are you there, Ahmed?
Yes, Samir.
Yes. You see, I'm doing it ASAP on the turn. No, I'm not waiting for later on. You know where? Well, you know what I'm talking about, Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Mutati. Go ahead. What's your email address?
It's 166
166
52
52
134
134
at mylife.unisa.ac.za.
Right. Okay. And done. Now, I don't want to be accused of only sharing it with you. So where's this chat facility? Let me put it in the chat. At least I can say, I use the chat in Zoom. Okay. Hello. Hello. I use the chat facility in Zoom. That's a joke. Come on. Ah, man, you didn't get my joke.
Sorry?
Like I made a joke.
The internet, I think it's the connection.
Oh, okay.
It's cutting you off.
Okay, so I'm using the chat in Zoom. Okay, so I'm looking at my time now. It says 12:54, and I feel like I don't have much time with you guys. Time is running away from me. I've got 6 minutes.
No, this is the worst thing that could ever happen.
This is my kid on YouTube. Sorry about that. He uses my account. Right. Okay. I hope it's all right. Let's go home. Okay. So I want to leave you all. Mr. Ramakala, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ramakala, I want you told me you haven't started assignment 1, right, Mr. Ramakala?
Yes, sir. I was just installing code blocks earlier this morning.
Ooh, that's not right. That's not right, right? Okay, now, Mr. Ramakala,
Yes, sir.
I want you to go and look for me on YouTube. Right, there's some homework for Mr. Ramakala.
You said the best time to do it is now. So while at it, let me just minimize my screen and
I like
YouTube.
The way you think. Do it now. Do it now.
I'm doing it as we speak. I'm doing it now, sir.
Right, Mr. Ramakala. Now let me go to my channel. And I'm going to go to my playlist. And I'm going to go to folder. And let me go to library. Oh, where's my Prinavin Governor? My channel, my videos. Right, Mr. Ramakala, you are learning
Yes, sir.
1511 C++, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me find that. No, let's go back. So let me see, where's my assignment? Flight booking system, assignment 3. No, conversation with discussion. Assignment 3. Are you looking at it, Mr. Ramakala?
Yes, sir, I'm looking, sir.
And you see it says group 1E, C++ Zoom meeting 2021.
Yes, group 1E, yes.
Yeah, that was last year, Mr. Ramakala. Mr. Ramakala, are you doing something about a cookbook, Mr. Ramakala?
I think it says, yes, you must look at a recipe, and I think something about multiplying the ingredients.
Multiplying the
If I'm not
ingredients.
mistaken.
Okay, Mr. Ramakala.
Assignment 3, question 1.
Okay, Mr. Ramakala, is this from June 10th, 2021?
I'm not sure.
Ahmed, are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
just read to me the bottom left-hand side of the screen. It says 66 views.
June 10th, 2021.
Shucks, I didn't even see that. Shucks.
You didn't see that? Come on. You're not getting value for money over here. I'm teaching you something from 2021. Okay? Okay?
Yes,
Now,
I think
it
I
says
just subscribed to your channel now.
You did? Wow!
Yeah.
Another one. Yay! Will I get some money out of YouTube though? No, man. You know, other people, I'll show you how they get hundreds of thousands of views. Okay. Is that Mr. Ramakala?
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to read this to you, right? Find a good cookbook, read the instructions of your favorite dish, all of that goes with it. I know Mr. Ramakala's got girlfriend 101 to attend to, right? 101
I think this is more important than that.
Which one, Ramakala?
2-1, sir.
Yeah, you know what you're telling me? That's a second year girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahmed, you heard what he said, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Now, by the way, can you see how I'm sharing my screen? Ahmed.
Oh, yes, sir. Split screen.
Yeah, because sharing is?
Caring. Splitting.
Yeah, and caring is?
I don't know. I don't know further than that. Sorry.
You weren't paying attention. Sharing is caring, and caring is?
I don't know.
Sharing.
I don't know.
Sharing.
Oh, sharing. Oh, okay.
Right. Now, Mr. Ramakala, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I want you to read for me 20th of April, 2022.
Okay.
Find a good
Cookbook. I think it's the very same question, actually.
Ahmed.
Yes, sir. I noticed that it's the same.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a pedagogical question. I spoke to you about psychologists somewhere along the line, and I mentioned to you, what kind of moment is this?
Aha.
You learned something. Who was that? That was one of the young ladies in our class.
I think that was Karabo.
Karabo, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Karabo, I'm playing with my lights. I'm putting my lights off and on. I'm not sure if you can see that.
I can see that, sir.
Karabo, thank you, Karabo. Can we hear your voice, Karabo? What do you think, Karabo?
About the questions,
Yes.
they are exactly the same.
No, Karabo. This is 2022. This one is 2021. Can't you see that, Karabo?
I can see that, but the context of the questions are the same.
Yeah, but it's Karabo. It's not the same. This is 2021, and that on the left hand side is 2021. On the right hand side is 2022. Karabo.
Okay.
History is repeating itself.
Oh, who said that? Who said that? Who's that on the back? And Karabo, is that you?
Zibuye.
Now, let me tell you something. I do not repeat and assist you with 2021 work, right? That's in the past. Tell my wife sometimes, don't talk about the past, over and done. Ahmed, you know the story, Ahmed. 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 Oh, because it's past 1 o'clock, he's not here with me. Okay. My dear students, Ramakala, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want me to play this for you, Ramakala?
Read the instructions for your favorite dish.
If you don't play it for me, I'll play it for myself. I'm going straight there after the lesson ends.
And by the way, that's my wife's voice. Can you hear her talk?
Be multiplied by a value entered from the keyboard.
Is that your wife's voice?
Yeah, I try to make it sound, pretty and all of that. Because, well, you got to involve them as well, Karabo.
Yeah, I was about to say that, so that she also feels involved to some extent.
Yeah. She doesn't understand anything. Don't let her hear anything. Okay. Ramakala, you know what I'm talking about now. You see? Can you hear that voice?
Yes.
Can you hear that? When I played it, did you hear it on Zoom?
Yeah, I heard it, sir.
Okay. Now, Ramakala, you said you went there. It's only still showing me 66 views. It's supposed to show me 67.
I'm going to play it now after the lesson. I'm hoping to find a few clues as to how to go about doing my assignments.
One clue is to pay attention to go and listen to that video.
Let me see, what's the name of the video? Let me just.
It's in your chat box. It's in your chat box. You know what's the name of the video? It's called Cookbook.
Oh, Cookbook, okay.
What do you think? What do you think? Isn't that a meaningful name instead of assignment 1, 2021?
Yeah, it's
right.
I think it follows the naming convention.
Yeah, okay, right. So let's go and play it somewhere in the middle over there.
And store it in every question from what they've asked me. Also,
right. Now, there's my voice. Now you can hear. Mr. Ramakala, can you see? I've got the program written out there.
Yes. I was just looking for the video on YouTube. I'm back now.
Right. Now, Mr. Ramakala, I don't do assignment solutions. I want to put this on record. I don't help you with assignment questions. Ahmed,
No, definitely, sir. Definitely.
I like to point you in the right direction. I'm here to facilitate. Yes. I'm here to tutor you, because if I give you the answers, you're not going to learn anything. I'll be in the next 5 minutes, right? You're not going to learn anything. I will help you, Mr. Ramakala. I promise you, if you go and listen to this video of 4 minutes and 46 seconds, you would have and learn something with regard to assignment 1 for 2022. Right, Mr. Ramakala? Have I proved myself to you?
Yes, you have in more than one ways, I think so.
Ah, you're a star. You're a star. Ahmed, are you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm still here. I'm leaving a comment on the video.
Question 2 of assignment 1.
Yeah, I see it.
NR pupils, NR left, NR pupils.
Very, very familiar. Very, very familiar.
How familiar, Ahmed?
I think maybe 30 minutes ago, familiar.
Oh, that, well, I was thinking in 2006, but look who's talking, I know. Right, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Let me see something else out here, something about the for loop. Let me go look at this.
Oh, and that
Let me go
What
look
is
at
it? That NR,
what about this NR?
the one with the remainder. I think they made a mistake there
Why?
with the answer.
What was
We're getting 2. We see the remainder 3.
Okay, come on, give you a hint. Mod, div, modulus. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yes, yes,
You know what I'm talking about, huh?
yes,
Right.
yes.
Now, so let me go back to my cookies and let's go to my video. Laptop is gonna die on me. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Let me show you something else now. You asked me about. Let me just maximize the screen. So, Mr. Ramakala, are you going to make it to 60 from 67? Are you going to make it to 60? I mean, from 66, are you going to make it 67?
Definitely, sir. I think maybe more than one view even.
Yeah.
To make sure I
Tell your
get
family and
the,
friends to do that. Ahmed,
Yes, sir.
will you also tell your family and friends to go and increase my views?
Yes, I'm in a group. I'll send it to the course 1511 group.
Okay.
There's quite a few people there.
Right, Ahmed.
Yes.
There we go, Ahmed. If you spoke about, I need to sort out my labeling. You know, let's look at Zoom session flight booking system. That looks familiar. By the way, don't share it with everybody now, right? I know sharing is scary and all that goes with it, but kind of keep it to our group. We don't want everybody to know that here it is. I'm helping you. Ahmed, look at this one here. Assign Ramakala, and do I ever assist you with anything in terms of C++ assignment questions and all of that?
No.
No. Let's go to this one here. Assignment 1, Q1, some help. That's Q6. Who's Vincent? Who's Q5? What is Q5? A01, Q5, part 1, 30th of May, 2021. Ramakala, are you there?
Question 5. Include the
yes,
full
I'm here, sir.
in a small program and complete the program. The loop should execute 10 times.
Hey, you know what? This is
The loop below. Compile and run your program to see for yourself.
Mr. Ramakala, can you hear my wife there?
You do not have to submit this program and output.
Mr. Ramakala.
Put brackets.
Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, if you meet my wife and I'm going to tell that I share the recording, right? She thinks that I only did a few students. Right.
I times I. Now convert.
Now, Mr. Ramakala. Mr. Ramakala, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
I just want you to go to question. What was it? Something about a for loop over there. Ahmed.
Aha.
Thank you. Karabo. 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 She
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, I have some problems with my connection.
Oh, doesn't matter. Karabo, what did I talk about question 5 there and question 5 in 2021? Karabo.
Yes, sir.
Come on, I'm gonna read to you 2021, right? Karabo,
Yes.
DC, May 30th, 2021. Include
Yes.
the for loop in a small program and complete the program. Your loop should execute 10 times. Do not change the loop, right?
Yes.
That is 2021, right, Karabo?
Yes.
Now, in 2022, include the for loop in a small program and complete the program. The loop should execute 10 times. Do not change the for loop. Complete and run the program to see for yourself that it works. You do not have to submit this program. Karabo?
It is.
No, Karabo, it's 2022. This is 2021.
Yes.
Karabo.
So
Karabo.
they are from different years.
Yeah, what do you call this in psychology? What kind of moment this is?
The aha moment.
The aha moment, yes, the light bulb moment. Ahmed,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Ahmed, tell me, was it worth it for you to spend your Saturday morning joining me for the Zoom session, Ahmed?
110%, sir. 110%.
I thought you were just going to say 100%, but I'll take 110% as well, right? Okay. Now I want to use the chat facility in Zoom, because you'll say, you know, I introduced y'all to Zoom, and I'm not teaching y'all anything about Zoom, and I'm not going to using the chat facility. So let me use the chat facility. Right. Now, Mr. Ramakala, are you going to make that view? It was 94. Are you going to make it like 95?
Come again, sir?
A01Q5 part 1. Are you going to make it 95?
Is it under the C++ videos?
Yeah. But let me tell you something. It's all mixed up, jumbled up, right? Because I don't want everybody to find it. Okay.
Okay, I'll definitely watch all of them then, so that all of them get extra
No,
views.
don't watch all of them. There's 116. That's a lot to watch, right? Only
Yeah, no,
what's applicable to assignment 1.
Okay.
Right. Will you change this to 95? Will you make this go to 95?
Yes, I'm actually, I opened the link for the cookbook now, the cookbook video on YouTube.
I can't see it. It's not changing to
Include the full look below in a short post.
Oh, the
I'm wondering.
Oh, cookbook.
Cookbook, yes.
Okay, let me go to cookbook now. Let me see. Ahmed, do you believe this guy, Ahmed?
I believe him, sir. I believe him.
Nah, I don't believe him. I learned something as being a teacher. I'm 25 years plus in the business. You know, you gotta go and check it for yourself, right? No, not that cookbook.
I think you could literally hear my mic watching your video on the other end.
I can't hear it. Let me verify that you made it from 66 to 67. And this is the last thing that I'm going to do now. Let me see my chat. Which one is it now? Let me see if it's 67. Then I know, then I'll believe you. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Ramakala.
Yes, sir.
How about putting a comment in the chat and YouTube? Say, I am
Okay.
Mr. Ramakala.
Okay, let me do that. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
No, I don't believe you, Mr. Ramakala. It didn't update. It still says 66.
Okay, let me just leave my comment. Let me show you now. Just
Ahmed,
a minute.
Ahmed, did you see Ahmed? I told you, he says he's watching the video. Ahmed?
Yeah.
I know.
Is it not gonna wait for me? Is it not gonna wait for me to finish watching the video first, and then it's gonna change the?
No.
Okay,
Do
let
it
me
now.
leave my comment.
Do it now.
Okay.
Oh, didn't you tell me you're girlfriend 101 or 201? You haven't learned.
Okay, it's not girlfriend 101.
Talk to Ahmed. When the wife says do something, you do it ASAP, right? And I keep telling her, you don't have to repeat it every 6 months. I'll get it done eventually. By the way, I schedule 1 hour. It's going to 1 hour, 15 minutes. I can talk a lot. Karabo, are you still with me, Karabo?
I'm still here, sir.
That says a lot. That means you like listening to my voice. Okay. Karabo, please, have you started assignment 1?
Yes, I have.
Good. What question are you on, Karabo?
I'm not following the paper. I'm just doing randomly. So far, I've done question 2 and 7.
Okay, Karabo, the way the assignment is set out, it'll be a good idea to work question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, because it builds on the previous question, okay? But if that works for you, that's fine. Karabo, I learned something as well. You don't question the ways of the one, right? So if that works for you, it works, right? Thomas, I didn't hear from you, Thomas. Hello, Thomas, are you still there? Thomas, Gilbert.
Yes, I'm still here, sir.
Hello,
Still here.
Thomas. Have you learned something new in the last
Yes, sir.
76 minutes?
Yes, sir, I definitely have.
Great, great. Thank you for that, Thomas. Will you join me next week? Maybe we can answer, help you with 1 or 2 questions after you obviously watch my videos, you know, if you have any problems.
Yes, I will join you, sir.
Great, great, great. So thank you for that. Gilbert, are you there?
I mean, you can go check my comments. I think my comment is there now.
Yeah, hello, this is Gilbert.
Gilbert, do you believe what Mr. Ramakala said, that his comment is there?
I'll need to have to check.
Yeah. Thank you. You're just like me. Right? Suspicious. Now let me go and check where's this comment that he said he posted.
It's the cookbook video, right?
I thought you putting in for assignment 1 Q5 part 1.
Oh no, I was watching the cookbook video.
Forget about you. Ezekiel, are you there?
You see?
Ezekiel, are you there?
Yes, I am, sir.
Ezekiel, check this out. Somebody wrote a comment for me. Thank you for the content, sir.
That is me, sir.
Ezekiel. Thank you. Ahmed, I believe Ezekiel.
Yes.
I don't believe this other guy who said cookbook. Where cookbook? I don't teach you anything about cookbook and all of that. Hey, what's the story, my man? But let me just go and check whether he's really saying what he said he's talking about. Let me go and find this cookbook that where is this cookbook? By the way, I do it deliberately. You can't find things, you know, so easily out here. Where is this cookbook? Let me go to my chat quickly. And that's the last thing I promise I'm going to do, right? Because
And complete the program. The loop should execute 10
oh
times.
gosh. Right, I don't need to listen to the wife's voice again. Let me go back there. Let me see this cookbook. If this cookbook is not there, then Mr. Ramakala I don't believe him. Let me go and check this cookbook story. I got 2 views.
Assignment?
Mr. Ramakala. Mr.
You best
Ramakala.
believe it's
0 comments.
0 comments. That's not that can be true. Okay, but at least my view is there. Wait a minute. Wait
That's
a
not
minute.
you. It could be somebody from overseas that has done.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Y'all are not leaving my classroom until I see Mr. Ramakala's.
I think you should refresh your screen, sir. My comment is there. I'm refreshing my.
How many times I'm refreshing it? Okay, share your screen with me. Mr. Ramakala, quickly share your screen. You're wasting everybody's time. If they want to go and eat lunch, they got wives to go to.
Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, let's see. I don't believe you. Mr. Ramakala, I don't believe you. By the way, cookbook and all that making me hungry now, you know.
Just give me a minute, sir.
Quickly, airtime is going. My uncapped data is uncapped. Okay, I don't know why. Fayad, you still there, Fayad? Fayad. Hello, Fayad. Oh, see, Fayad is waiting so long, he decided not to even stay on. He's gone. Hello, Fayad. Hello, Fayad.
Assignment 3.
Hey, I got 71 views and 0 comments. Okay, class, I'm going to terminate my lesson now. For 1 hour, I want to save you some time, and I only promised you 1 hour, and now you're taking me for more than 1 hour. And I told the wife it'll only be 45 minutes. Ahmed, you there? Ahmed.
Hi, sir. Your connection went bad, sir. I didn't get that.
Okay. I told you 1 hour, and now I'm talking for 1 hour. 20 minutes, right? So
Yes, sir.
there's my homework for you, Ahmed. Please watch the videos from last year, look at it and check how and what it applies to this year. And we can meet again next week, Saturday, same time, same place, right? I
Sounds
don't
like a fair
believe
request.
Mr. Ramakala is still sharing his screen. I'm waiting so long for him. Ahmed, also
Yes,
like
sir.
my videos, okay?
I'm having trouble sharing my screen, so but
Don't
yeah.
lie, you didn't go and watch my video. That's why you don't want to share your screen.
I did so.
And you didn't put a comment. Now, for that sake, you got to put 2 comments, one for a cookbook and one for question 5, part 1.
Definitely will do so.
Right.
I think when we meet next Saturday, you'll see all my comments and
No, I'm going to check in the
all
next
videos.
hour. I'm going to check in the next hour. Right?
But I'm saying when we meet next weekend, then you can.
No. I will believe what I see. I will believe what I see. If I don't see my views go up, you know, like
Definitely.
other people, if I just go look at any one of these YouTube videos, let's go take Beyonce for that matter. You know how many videos, how many likes she has? Let me go check Beyonce.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, I got 43, 22, 46. Look at that, 393 million views. Oh my God, right? I can't even get 100. Huh? Right, thank you. I got a question. Thanks for sharing. Sharing is caring. Yeah, thank you. Right, class, I'm going to stop the recording. And if anybody wants to spend 2 or 3 minutes, we can chat. But otherwise, thank you very much for attending. It's been a pleasure. I hope you learned something. If not, then I will give you back your airtime, right? Ahmed, Gilbert, Susan, Fayad, anybody want the airtime back? Ahmed?
No, sir, you can keep mine.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I learned a lot.
You learned a lot. Okay, Susan, Fayad. Anybody? Karabo, the female, I don't know if there's anybody else. Ezekiel, I believe
Just one question, sir.
Ezekiel put a comment in my YouTube video.
Can I just ask something, sir?
Yes, can I stop the recording? Right, I'll just stop the recording just in case it's a personal question. So please ask your question one more time.
How different is C++ from C#?
Right, the question, it's a good question. It's syntax, okay? It's the way the language is written in terms of the spelling of words. But I can tell you now, if you're learning C++, you're learning assignment statements, looping statements, functions, procedures, that applies to all programming languages. I started programming in 1986. Some of you were not born then. And I learned about an assignment statement. It still works. I learned about a loop statement, the while loop, it still works. So what you are learning in this module, if I am summarizing and finishing up my 1 hour, 24 minutes, you are learning programming constructs. You are learning how to use an assignment statement. You are learning how to use a for loop, a while loop. If you have to go to C#, you'll also find it there, but the syntax, meaning the way you write a programming language, will differ. Maybe you'll have a terminator at the end, maybe no terminator. Maybe they'll talk about it as C out, or they'll talk printf, or they'll say a print line or something like that. But for now, stick with what you have. You've registered for this module. You are in group 7E. You're learning C++. Stick with it, right? Okay, yes, next question. Next question, no questions.
I've got a question, sir, but after the recording.
Okay, let me stop the recording. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to stop the recording. You can stay on if you like. Thomas, Ezekiel, Nkosi, Karabo, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.